Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. So, round 2 of fighting the capture shit, doing the weird, stupid disconnect crap. Hopefully, it doesn't happen this time. Anyway, today we're starting a new viewer choice day, Parasite Eve 2. It was a tie, and as I've said in the past, when there's a tie, I get to choose the tie breaking. So, I decided, you know what? Fuck it, let's do Parasite Eve 2. I could use some classic survival horror in my life. Let's go ahead and let this play out. Babu, Parasite Eve 2. So, I did play Parasite Eve 2 back in the day, but I never finished it. I got stuck, like, I believe, somewhere at the end of Disc 1, and I was following a guide for the true ending. I'm probably going to regret this decision, but I'm going to play without a guide, and then, assuming I don't get the best ending, which is probably very likely without a guide, because I remember some of the stuff being weird, like, it was like, there were actual, like, decisions, like, similar to, like, Resident Evil 3, that if you don't do the one the game wants you to do, then you will just, you're not getting the ending, so, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna probably regret this decision, but there is a New Game Plus mode, so in theory, new game would be easier. We get to carry over experience, some money, and I think we get to keep all the magic shit we want, I think. So in theory it wouldn't be that hard to likely replay, assuming there ain't anything severely annoying, though that let's see. Hit new game. We all playing on the PlayStation 3. That's usually the better way for me to do PS1 games with the technology I have. And it is convenient because with PS2 and PS1 games specifically, there were a number of games that changed the frame rate going between menus and gameplay. And most capture cards, like 99.9% of them, don't like when there's a incredibly quick change in frame rate of the footage it's receiving. So, usually that would be not very good. That usually would cause the software to, momentarily black screen while it readjusts the new frame rate. So when you're playing a game like that with a capture card, it usually will delay footage there. If you play a PS1 game that has that on a PS3 though, it doesn't do that because how the PS3 quote-unquote upscales or runs the game or whatever. It runs it at a steady same weight or some shit or something. I don't know. I'm not a video expert. All I know is you don't want in that issue on the PS3 with PS1 and PS2 games. But if you do it on original hardware, it can lead to that. Now, that's not all games. That's if the game does that. Now, I have no idea if this particular title does that. But either way, it's usually just easier to record on PS3. It'll get better output and stuff. However, it is important to note that some PS1 games do sometimes look a little more jankier sometimes on the PS3. It doesn't run them, how should I say, one for one perfecto. So some games sometimes may have some minor offs compared to original hardware. But anyway, let's get some training. Oh, wow. Mean. Score, kill 44. Hey. Let's show what the higher difficulty is like. I mean, I don't really have much of anything. Is this gonna be like me actually doing Oh lord. Problem is I need like more damage. Holy crap, there's so many of them. Yeah, you can't do this with like the starting gun. It's not possible. There's way too many of them. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Interesting though. Anyway, in classic survival horror, you gotta interact with fucking everything because we want to find shit. Well, we're gonna want more shit, y'all. See. Ah, now some familiar Parasite Eve music if you ever played Parasite Eve 1. You know, something a lot of Western Parasite Eve people sometimes don't actually know is that Parasite Eve is actually a sequel to a novel that actually do take place in the same universe, but like something about the novel owners didn't want to work with Squire Enix anymore, so that's why like the third birthday is such a weird fucking thing, because it is a sequel to these games, but know your NMCs. Neo creature. You know, actually, when you think about it, this game kind of beat Resident Evil 5 to the whole, like, mercenaries against all this, like, bioweapon-y kind of type shit. Bigfoot in LA. Bigfoot's in LA. So, kind of debating whether I want to have one just as on. Maybe there was no voice acting in this. I couldn't really remember. Never played Parasite Eve? Or so she says. No. The Persona 5 background is my old television setup. So for stuff like standard television screen sizes, I use the Persona 5 background of Tartarus. The Persona 3 elevator background is used for HDMI, and then the Persona Lambazine car setting is used for the DS and 3DS. So those are the backgrounds, but no, you'll see the Tartarus background set up for any of the standard television things. Each one, the screen's a little different, because different games sometimes are a little small, big, or that on the thing, so I have to custom the taking out of any of the black bars on the sides and tops per game, and kind of shuffle it around on the screen as seen show. Anywho, but yeah. So we'll want to here. Let me take over the computer. Now, I do remember this is basically kind of like a base of operation, and then you go to locations that progress the story. So apparently you have to attach guns to your armor too if you want to swap in combat, I guess. Now, I think... yeah, that's... we have 300 currency currently. I think the one magic, you had to use magic, so I think we kind of have to keep using magic to essentially keep progressing magic, I think, if I remember correctly. So I think this is the shop person. Yeah. So we're using a handgun currently, so we can't buy a gun. And ooh, we can get batteries and fuel. Oh. Ooh, nice. Oh no, Dead by Daylight mechanics. Okay, I think we'll just save up. Maybe it was a Borderlands gun. Okay, so there's nothing really we can buy currently other than some items. The shelf looks like a prime real estate for something. A mystery bottle. Well, there's an easy way to figure out what that is. Just save and use it. I don't think that's resisting a fucking tank. Oh, and doing a vote. Update. I want to see if this is a... Okay, so we can have 2 saves, so coolio. Oh, well, I'm sure no visual novel will come up soon. I mean, technically, I'm playing one already. I mean, fucking, if you don't consider The Last Defense Academy at least part visual novel, I think you're just crazy. Though I would probably like to play the one that you got on your mobile phone, though. Like I said, I did buy that. Well, it is partially from the people who made that other one, the, what was it, 428 in Danganronpa show. Let's hit the road. Let's see what shenanigans are going on. But thou must choices. But thou must choices. Wow, that is way too many cop cars. I mean, how's anyone supposed to get through all that shit? Yeah, just no day. I don't know why Japan sometimes likes but thou must choices. I do feel like they do that a little too often. pretty nice effect going on here. Man, don't you think that's a little extreme, buddy? The military needs to be healed. That won't let me one heal. But thou must. Dan's clearly not a big Dragon Quest person. Only the truest of Dragon Quest fans would understand, but thou must. Or anyone who watched H.C. Bailey, I guess. The "but thou must" situation is a reference to Dragon Quest 1, where there were options to say no to things, but only played little Dragon Quest. There were no options in Dragon Quest 1 that you could say no to. Basically, like, for example, or actually I can't say that, it's kind of technically a spoiler. Though not really a big deal spoiler, but there were no situations you could say and the king would just be like, but thou must, but thou must, but thou must, but thou must. And that's always where the bust now thus situation thing kind of came from. Hello, welcome. What kind of, like, did they use like a little video or something here? Because like it's definitely not like just simple like photos at the moment. Like, because that's what, like, a lot of the old survival horror games use, but, like, I'm not sure what they're using to do exactly here, because obviously, like, the environment's moving, so it's like they're using, like, some kind of, like, small video clip or something. Well, they really cleverly stringed a bunch of stuff together. Huh. Well, it's just the emote. It's emote, man. Ma'am, good luck. Welcome back. 10 minutes ago. Okay, so they had 10 minutes of by themselves. How could it possibly be that bad? Monster Surge? Monsters? Jinkies? Sure it's not some spoiled guy, just... Ooh. She's not playing games. Nice touch. Okay. Darkness. Mule effect. See, now I think that brings up. Oh. Ow, my soul. Yeah, that's our map. No taking the elevator upward. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's 10 minutes. Now, I think we can do the thing where, like, she'll aim at stuff, so we should be able to use that to get an idea of anything being in the area. Well, I don't know about the best, but yeah, it's not good that SWAT's like fucking absolutely fucking massacre you. Bing. First item. I mean, yeah, even if they're like monster things, you think somebody would have been able to kill something. I mean, look how many fucking gunshot like holes or. Oh, well, that's not good. No other bodies I can investigate here. Man, these people got fucking ate up. Okay, sweet. So we can find a map. So telephones, BL, save. I'm assuming boxes for storing items, similar to Resident Evil. Okay. So we have an elevator room over there. We have a few places to go here.
Freeze.
Didn't you see him? Oh, he literally just said that. Man, the dialogue, like these cutscenes, the dialogue goes by pretty fast. Coca-Cola. Was this paid sponsorshipness? Looks like that's all that's over here. We'll have to probably check up on him later. This. Ooh. 500 fucking rounds? Yes, please. So, got that equipped. Motion detection. How's that used exactly? So I guess on the upside, I don't have to worry about wasting ammo then. Waha! Now, I don't remember whether a lot of items are going to be not seeable or not. Like, even Resident Evil occasionally had items that you couldn't, like, see. But usually you saw most items. I don't know if Parasite Eve, they were mostly invisible. Unfortunate. So we got escalator over here that we will probably have to use at some point. Let's see. Well, it doesn't really seem to note the... Well, no, actually, that would be the... Yeah, never mind. I see. So, yeah, that goes there. So we got 2 locked areas there, so... Yeah, and there will be our current destination over there. So those are both locked. So, yeah, somewhere in that back area then will lead to that. Uh-oh. He just absorbed it. Unfortunate. Okay. So, I guess I'm already loaded on stuff, I guess. Let's see. Well, I mean, I'd leave in a fucking hurry, wouldn't you? Yeah. I'd say I probably got a good guess what's gonna happen here. Start shooting. Start shooting. Start shooting. I thought start shooting was hard to understand. Wow, those are some terrible looking fucking teeth, lady. Take that. Oh, I have a... No, I'm not dead. It didn't even touch me. Ooh, deal. I guess that's the equivalent of my knife, I'm assuming. Okay, let's search the premises for goods. Did nothing. Yeah, I was like, I'm confused. It didn't do anything to me. It didn't touch me. I mean, I basically shot several times, used a spell, reloaded, shot it, and then it died. So I'm not really sure unless you think I'm talking about myself. Like, of course I did something. I'm saying it didn't do anything to me. So... Reduce physical damage. I'm not quite sure how that works. Oh, definitely need healing now. Just my EXP, so I guess I need a certain amount of EXP to launch something. Oh, you're talking about the dead command. The backstab, or fun stab, or the being stabbed. So what is... Was it a key item? Huh. Double tap. Well, I mean, to be fair, they'll post a disintegrate, so... Sounds like they're having fun in now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, shit. Get them lined up again and... Ooh, shit, that one did a dodge. Oh, I got nimble with a... Oh, fuck. I got nimble to do square first, and then... Okay, we got one. There we go. Shoot the baby. No. Take. I don't know how many things I can hold. Well, it was worth one more chance, right? We need backup, so we need backup. This shit is hit the fan. Shit has hit the fan, I repeat. I guess that's probably to get you an opportunity to restock in case you've somehow horrifically missed a bajillion times. What? How the hell did he always hear about it? I mean, it had been there. Sheesh. Wait, why do they both have one on them? I would have figured that would have been what slot it is in. Weird. I think we'll do the 3-block save. You have the safe, the and the I need to keep this. So let's go visit the other guy. What? Crap. See. And there's no way to get back to him other than this door. Fuck. So I notice. Why did that become wed? Wait, does it tell me what? No, it doesn't say anything about colors. But I was over here, so I'm not sure if that's saying I need to investigate over here now. I think wed means there's an encounter there then. Which is actually good then. Because obviously being a horror game, there's not really random encounters, so there's technically a limitation. So we'll probably want to make sure we go and fight everything we can. Huh. I guess the number means like a progression of events maybe then, I guess? Okay. Then we gotta go back to him, I imagine. It's probably not really necessary to restock on the ammo, but, you know, never hurts. It's free. Now, I don't know if wed means there's always gonna be an encounter. I heard something. And we seem to get MP from killing stuff. So it's probably going to be a good idea to balance. So I guess let's take a look at this. So it just says revive, strengthen. But it doesn't say like what you need to charge. Electricity knocks targets down with a small blast wave. Lasers bullets connect energy implantation. So I'm assuming that just increases bullets in general. Well, healing definitely would probably be good. That would probably be good too, because I imagine poison is probably a thing that's in this likely, so. Ah, okay, so that's how you find out. That's gonna cost a lot. 500. 500. Well, looks like we're not gonna be wanting anything too soon unless we go for a 500 one. I could go, like, I imagine that would be really good for bosses. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh no. So really, like, using it then I guess didn't really improve it then. I thought using them improved your magic, but I guess it's just really all dependent on your... Dependent on EXP, so again, we do want to try and kill as much shit as we can then. Ended up being a lot of wasted mana. I guess. I guess. Oh lord. Went to a lot to just make a special effect now, huh? Restores normal function, cures silence, berserks, and confusion. I don't even want to really understand how fucking confusion probably works in this. But that doesn't look right. Yeah, the drawback to using imagery backgrounds. Yeah, it looks like we're not gonna find items in the environment. It looks like we're gonna be doing the Soul style finding shit where it's usually on a corpse. So I'm assuming as long as the womb is not wed, it shouldn't have at least a normal encounter. I guess likely story stuff could happen. I did show the key still sitting there. Shouldn't it have vanished first? I don't know about being filtered. Okay, looks like this is a dead-end room, so let's explore this first. Flashlights. Let's not take one. Why could I possibly want a flashlight in the case of a power outage, or who the fuck knows what else might happen here? We'll do the good old camera. As the Happy Video Game Nerd said once in one of his reviews, you have a phone, pull it out, take a picture. Of course, he said that in regards to, like, I think, like, passwords, like in Mega Man or something. But hey, it still works. Huh. So I need a key to go in each of these. Okay. We'll go in that one. Babu. Huh. It looks like that guy is gone. And that looks like where I came in. Okay, so he's doing fine. Not sure where the hell he is at the moment, though. Behind some statue thing? That doesn't look like something good, though, to me. It's towel. Something to look at. Alright, and then go into the other hallway thing here, and now take us back to the main areas. Not getting anything. So this will take us back to that side, and then we can unlock the other side. Ooh. Outside open. So far not having really any luck finding much in the environment. To be fair, we did find one thing on the shelf though. We found one thing on the shelf back at the hub main base. So we have that door over there opened. Well, let's go ahead and restock on ammo and take the opportunity to save. Still can't open. See what we on time. An hour, so I would say let's take the opportunity to probably take a quick little break and we'll continue investigating forward from here then, I would say.